I searched online, it was pretty expensive. I was like, oh my god, why is this small car with small engine so expensive? After I do some research, it's only 139 made. Okay, quickly sold my other car and get this right for my birthday present. My name is Didi Mulyadi. I'm from New York. I drive this car, my 1998 Mitsubishi Pajero Jr, the Flying Pug. My early childhood, I was in Indonesia. I spent several years in Singapore. Then after Singapore, I moved to US for college. I think my parents, they're the one who actually make me love cars, because my dad owned several weird cars, antique cars, and then my mom loved very fast, sporty cars. My dad, he was proud of his Triumph Roadsters, because in Indonesia it's very hard to get European cars. They have to import them too. He also import a French Citroen wagon, but my mom said they have a lot of problems. That's why my mom stick to Japanese car like Honda, Toyota, Nissan. My previous car, most of them are long, wide, and big. I started downsizing after I moved to Manhattan. I used to live in Queens, where parking was slightly easier than Manhattan. But after I moved to Manhattan, it was difficult to park a minivan like previous size or a sedan like Legend, like Hero Legend. That's why I picked a Japanese K car. The Flying Pug were made to follow the trend back in the mid-90s when cars manufacturers started reintroducing their old retro styles. Some companies follow the American 1930s Chryslers, while the other companies follow the French. Mitsubishi actually designed their own old cars before the World War II, but they never made into production because the war started. Mitsubishi was targeting to make 1,000, but unfortunately in 1998, Asian economic crisis happened. So from there, the car sales went down, Japanese economy went bust. They were sold like 139 of them. One of my Japanese friends, he told me that this kind of car is pretty rare to see in Japan. If you see one, it's like a miracle. Other JDM enthusiasts, most of them choose sports car because they like to look cool and fast, but for me, it's not realistic for today's world, especially if you live in the city where the roads are not perfect. So that's why I pick this K 4x4s. Practicality is number one. New York City, pretty interesting because even though parking is difficult, road is very horrible, traffic is horrible, you cannot max your Porsche, they don't care if the whole world is against them, I still want to drive a sports car. That's why New York car owners and car drivers are the best. The car community is actually alive, it's growing. I see younger generation actually admire old cars, I love that. Young kids, he bought a 1970 Celica. I was like, holy cow, do you know how to take care of it or find parts for it? They don't know, but they still buy it. And I thought kids only love gadgets, but no, some still love old cars without driving assist. I'm really shocked, but I'm also pretty glad. So that means the younger generation might still have hope. As you know, New York is very diverse. From that diverse, maybe they don't care whether you have it on one side or one brand or one model, whether you import or domestic. They get along really well. The diversity, that is very important. Even the drivers, they came from all sort of life, but they all get along together in the car meets. That's the best part about New York. It's also showing up in the car communities. I went to several meetups that actually mostly are European car, but they still welcome me, even though I'm, import car, Japanese car, right-hand drive car, very different from what they're driving, but they always welcome me. I remember my first meet, I was with my friend who drive a Subaru STI. We just meet up in Wawa gas station. But by coincidence, there was a Jeep car meet, and the Jeep owners, they all come, they check out our cars. They're like, oh, it's pretty cool. Car communities, they don't care what you drive, they don't care what, how to build. They're always trying to help and admire each other. The more old school cars is you have to be more focused on the road, but more aware. You cannot be distracted. If you're not into driving, then you will not enjoy driving. The little thing like changing gears or feel the road, simple thing like that, they're trying to kill it with the new electric cars. The old cars, you can feel every bump, everything. I did a lot of road trips with my family from Northeast all the way to Key West. I moved from North Carolina to Texas, I actually drove. Then when I moved from Texas to New York, I actually drove. So I've been all over US because driving for me is really fun, and actually you see all the small town that you don't see in Instagram or anything when you see on the road. If I just fly, I don't see anything, but I saw the real America that used to be. But if I drive, when I stop by those small towns, I can see them. When you travel, you're gonna see more new stuff, meet new people, make more friends, make connections. It's not when you travel, when you go to meets, that's all you do. Even sometimes when you get lost, when you talk to somebody, you make some connections. When you ask the locals, I'm lost, can I help me? Like that simple thing. You still have real human interactions. The older cars actually help us interact more with each other, whether the car owners or strangers. I meet a lot of interesting people along the way, and without cars, I will not connect with them or talk to them or interact with them. Cars, their design. Everyone always say, the car is you, match your personality very well. I like something small because it's cute and nimble, easy to park. In traffic, we don't really waste so much space. They call it the low carbon footprint, those green people terms. Yeah. To love cars is very American. Just American culture is about car culture. Since 1950s, 60s, cars everywhere. Even though the whole world against you, that they don't give a damn, I still have to own a car.